female Geminis.
So I'd like to wax on a little about characters and relationships in How I Met Your Mother, specifically Nora, who I think is a closet commitment phobe because I don't think she's having a fantasy relationship with Barney. She wants him to uproot himself from everything that he's attached to, his 4 friends, his Manhattan, he doesn't want to start a life in the suburbs with ivy growing on the walls of his house with 20,000 kids, etc. I mean, okay, she didn't say 20,000 kids, but like 3 kids, but still, it's just, he's not ready for that, and he doesn't want that, and she doesn't care because she just wants to pigeonhole him into her fantasy version of a husband, and it's not real. I mean, if anyone is having a fantasy relationship, it's Nora, it's not Barney. Barney accepts her for what she is, and she wants him to be somebody else. And he's open to pretending to want to be somebody else. He might even want to be somebody else, but it's not who he is, you know? He can't live without his blog.
I was thinking about, like, the South Asian phonetic. Like, I have the South Asian phonetic where I didn't think I sounded South Asian at all, but my mother sounds ghost. And it's very elegant and lovely, and actually, but that's not how you correctly pronounce ghost, is it? You're not supposed to pronounce the H. I'm not a Siddiqui, by the way. Not a Shireen Siddiqui. If you want to, insert the middle name in there as well. But yeah, I feel like it's a South Asian phonetic thing, but there's like a connection with the British Raj as well. Like a British Raj ruled over South Asia, like the Indian subcontinent, which included Bangladesh and Pakistan now. So when I'm singing, I dreamed a dream of time gone by, and I'm getting super emotional. Instead of saying bye, I'm like, bye. And there's like this H sound, and I've noticed this among other people of South Asian origin. It doesn't matter where they grow up, it's like there's always some word that they insert an H in where that H sound in, where that H sound doesn't belong. It's interesting to me. It is interesting to me. It is very interesting to me, but I don't know if it is interesting to the audience. Yeah. So I'm going to take you back to 8th grade when he's a fellow Sagittarius, but a man, a boy, right? He's in 8th grade, so we were 12 or 13, I'm not sure. Yeah, we were seated next to me, and he was singing an original song by him, which went like, hey girl, let's do the meteors and you Jane. And he was just annoyingly doing this continuously, and I couldn't pay attention to Sir Pascal's lecture, my lit teacher's lecture, and I was trying to pay attention to the lecture. And this guy's like, hey girl, I'm such a genius. I made up this song, and it goes like this. Let's do the meteors and you Jane. And then, so I tried to listen to stuff about Julius Caesar, to William Shakespeare's Julius Caesar, and I can't listen to it because this person is singing this in my ear. You're like, let's do the meteors and you Jane, and that's basically the whole song was, let's do the meteors and you Jane, over and over and over. So, yeah, real headache. Anyway, so I was like, shut up. I'm trying to concentrate on what Sir Pascal is saying. Could you just shut up? And then he's like, no, I don't want to. I'm a genius. You're not recognizing my genius. I made up a song. I'm a songwriting genius, an amazing person. And I'm just like, what? Anyway, so I'm just like, don't shut up. I'm going to whack you on the head with a book. That's what I'm going to do. So, and I had a book in my hand. I was like, I'm going to just take this book, and I'm going to whack you on the head, and I'm going to break your glasses. That's what's going to happen, okay? And again, but it was an empty threat, right? So I didn't actually mean it. I just said it, right? But he's like persistent, like he doesn't care. He's a Sagittarius, you know? It's like, oh, you're telling me to shut up, so I'm going to keep talking. Right, so that's what a Sagittarius, annoying dark side Sagittarius is going to keep talking if you tell him to shut up. So anyway, well, in this case, singing, go to the meteors and you Jane. Anyway, so I'm like, sir, I have no idea what you're saying because this guy keeps singing in my ear, and then Sir Pascal's like, whack him. And I'm like, what? And he said, whack him, pick up the book, and hit him on the head, and maybe break his glasses. I'm like, really? You want me to whack him? Like, really whack him? Whack him on the head. So I just go ahead and whack him over to the roof. But before that, I was complaining about him to Sir Pascal, and I was complaining, he keeps bugging me, he keeps annoying me, and this and that, blah, blah, blah. And Sherazad was like, well, why don't you just ignore him? Which I deserved for being forced to sit next to me. He was sitting next to Sherry, who had to listen to this nonsense. And Sherry, after every 2 seconds, would be like, Sir, Tweety Bird is annoying me. Tweety Bird is annoying me. Tweety Bird won't shut up. Tweety Bird. And I was just like, every 2 seconds. It's like, it's impossible that, during the 2 second lag, he would do something different or more annoying. So anyways, she would do that after every 2 seconds, and I was like, well, why don't you just ignore him? Which was a dumb suggestion. I mean, I really thought that she could just ignore him. I had to deal with the same thing. yeah. Hi, I'm Nadia Shireen Siddiqui, and I'm going to try and channel my inner Owen Wilson, because everything in Owen Wilson's world is wow, and wow. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I'm not. Yeah, I really like Owen Wilson, the characters he plays, even though they're not exactly loyal. They got infidelity, they're infidel. They're not infidel. Yeah, wow. I can't do it. I tried. Wow, I think I can fly. Wow. I don't know, there's nothing much more than wow. Wow. So much fun to do, but I don't think it really sounds like them. Right, it's supposed to be a parody, but just sound exactly like that person, but still, I still know. Wow. When I was in 6th grade, I was selected to play Aunt Polly. It was a skit based on Tom Sawyer. And I don't really remember. And we never actually brought that to the stage. Like, I would just be near the teacher's desk. And I would be saying things. And I would be practicing with basically the guy who played Tom Sawyer. And he only played Tom Sawyer because he brought the script. And I was actually selected because I was a good speaker and I could enunciate. Whatever happened to that girl? But yeah, I could enunciate, and yeah, so they selected me. The teachers selected me to play Aunt Polly, and I would be like, Tom, are you playing hooky again with your friends? I sent you to school for a reason, blah blah blah, yada yada, and I don't know, at some point I tell Tom to paint the white picket fence, and I want it to be the whitest fence. I want it to be the prettiest fence in the whole neighborhood, and something to that effect. Yeah, it was weird, but I had to do it. In every lit class, I had to do it. I had to go up, like, almost every day actually. Every school day, I would have to get up, and I would have to pull Tom's ear, and the teacher told me not to do it. Like, really do it, because his ear was red, because I was really pulling his ear. It's like, Tom! Oh god, he still hates me. It's like, it's been a gazillion years since we were in 6th grade, for the love of it. But some people, they just hold grudges. Grudges, yes, they hold a grudge. A grudge is held. Because to me, Gemini is a very feminine sign because it's very childlike, and usually Geminis have big eyes and full lips, and they have this puerile quality that's very feminine. It's childlike femininity, and
I don't wear contact lenses.
I think they're bad for my eyes.
My eyes.
4th of July. That is weird. Georgia Miller is the ultimate Gemini female, because Geminis have very feminine faces, and I don't like male Geminis at all. Like, I find, the whole like face fat and big eyes and all that on a man, it makes him unattractive to me. To me, Donald J. Trump and Kevin Costner look alike, except that Kevin Costner is good looking and handsome because he's a Capricorn, and Donald Trump isn't because he's a Gemini. So Gemini men, I don't like at all. And the two most famous narcissistic, sociopathic men on the planet are Kanye West, now yay, and Donald J. Trump. Gemini men, ouch. But Gemini women, I mean, yes, I just love Marilyn Monroe, love Brooke Shields, love any female with Gemini. As I have a Gemini moon and Chiron in the 5th house, so it's not like I don't have any Gemini in my chart. I do have those qualities, and I love that. Like, I love everything to do with Gemini in a woman, not in a man. In a man, it's disgusting. But yeah, so Georgia Miller in Ginny and Georgia, to me, is the ultimate Gemini woman because she's dishonest, she's super charming, she's super pretty, she knows how to make herself look better than everybody else. Like, she knows how to sell herself, she knows how to lie, basically. And Geminis do know how to do that, but she's super charming, and she's got a great heart. Like, we have to believe, we want to believe that she has a great heart, even though she's done things that are downright sociopathic. We believe that she has a good heart because we believe that she is a child. And that's the Gemini female thing going on. And so yeah, I really like Gemini women. Like Marilyn Monroe again, she was 36 when she died. She wasn't a child, she wasn't a baby, she wasn't like prepubescent or something, but it's like we see her as this adorable little girl who was very voluptuous, and that like childlike. You don't look at her and think Mother Gaia. You think, what a cute little girl with a really curvy figure. But you don't think Mother Gaia. You don't think goddess. You don't think all of those things. I mean, you might think goddess. Goddess is diva as in she was hot, but mostly childlike because she sounds childlike, right?